The time has come to make a move. If you want to get into the college football playoff, you've got to win big games right now, and we have a clash of ranked opponents coming up in this one. And the Bears will kick it away first. On the run from inside his own 5. He gets a block. Got a little room. One little mistake in your kick coverage unit against this dude, and you are in a world of trouble, and they were barely able to keep it from scoring. So Iowa State's offense will go to work first. And we've been really eager to see this matchup, this quarterback against an elite defense. Jesse, what does a quarterback have to keep in mind when you face a group like this?
Well, he's just going to have to be dialed in. He's had a lot of success this year so far. This is a different animal than this defense he's playing. He's got to be really good with his decision-making, throwing it, running it, pre-snap, post-snap. You make one mistake against this defense, David, they make you pay.
Yeah, they're a fun defense to watch, and this is a fun challenge for their defense, too, because it's an elite quarterback, right? Like, they can make you look like you're not as good as you've been all season long, so I'm looking forward to seeing this matchup and who wins it.
Pocket breaking down. Hit as he throws. Makes the grab. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. They'll give it another shot on second and goal from the 4. Finds his big tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Third and goal is where offensive coordinators earn their keep. Marches ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cyclones!
That is how you finish a drive. Nice drive put together. Don't kick threes. We need touchdowns. And that's a great job executing down here near the goal line. You got the third and goal. You were physical enough to run the football in. Nice start to this football game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bears offense will take the field for the first time. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country, but when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going, so it's got to be a team effort because then he can really be at his best.
With the catch, it's Ballard. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's third and long from the 26. White going to attack through the air. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. The Bears will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Off the play fake on first down. Going deep. Picked off to stop the threat. He'll try to take it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. Creates a little space. He'll be forced out of bounds after the nice gain on the run. And the Bears with a second and short to keep this drive moving. The play action fake. Dumps it off in the flats. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. Finds a man on the right. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. White wants to throw it. Finds his big tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. Look out, he's got room. And oh no, he loses the ball at the end of the run. Defense has it, they're on the move. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. Pushes forward for a pickup of 3. They'll mark it at the 8. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Catch in the middle. It's Peppers. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. That's the end of the period, and Iowa State has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. First play of the period, first down here. Here comes the heat. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. This time it's complete. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. They just keep firing. Snagged in the middle. It's Salter. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. It's Beck. Got his man quickly. At the 45 on his way. Flips the field in an instant, and he has it down to the 25-yard line. The Cyclones started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Unleashes to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. The ball is at the 20. They'll try to convert this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the grab, in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down, doesn't convert this time. And the Cyclones will try to move the sticks on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. The Cyclones have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Finds his big tight end. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State.
And this offense continues to have some success. And I'll tell you what, when it gets down to it and you need a play, they're starting to find this playmaker. You can tell the QB looks for him. That's 3 TDs now in 4 games, and I think they'll keep feeding the big fella.
Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. White going to attack through the air. Setting up the screen. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Bears will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Now this offense is back on the field. The give to the back. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Keeps it on the bootleg. Under fire. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Bring in the heat. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Touchdown, Cyclones. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback.
Turning it on. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. First down from the 42. Caught in the backfield. It's Klopfenstein. Stopped at the 47-yard line. A 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. Thrust that arm out.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Bears in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Caught over the middle. It's Fallon. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on 1st down. They'll run the option. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Bears!
Instead of running the traditional option where the running back is the pitch man, nice job by the offense, getting creative, getting a way to get their speedster, a playmaker, a receiver the football in space, and he does the rest.
And he's not going to take the touchback. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Flips it out in the flat. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They've got a chance to get out from their own end. 2nd and 6 from the 18. Leaves it with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Cyclones line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Back to throw, it's Beck. Hauls it in. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
The Cyclones can really attack on this 2nd and short. Oh, they're after him. No more time to throw. Quarterback sack, number 35. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Wants to go up top on first down. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
This offense looks like they're in a rhythm. Whatever they've been dialing up here in the first half, they've had a lot of success with. You saw it on that last drive here at the end of the second quarter. Scoring a touchdown, they're going to be difficult to stop in the second half, and the defense needs to start making adjustments.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
And it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Waco.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
Makes the grab on 3rd. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. He's got it. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Iowa State sending the offense back out. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it up.
Breaks into the open. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. At the 40, there he goes. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. And the Cyclones, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Yeah, and this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB, finally getting some pressure, finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
He breaks a tackle. The Cyclones are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Inside 4 minutes to play here in the 3rd. Takes a handoff, and he's going right. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. There was nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. A loss of 5 on that play. And the Bears decide to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Rides to back and leaves it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. Maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right, and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
And you see the dagger concept so much in pro football, in college football, and they're trying to run a guy deep to take that safety with him, pull him out of the way, and then kind of throw it right underneath that vacated area where he's at. Unsuccessfully, but that's what they were trying to accomplish on that play.
White wants to throw it. Finds the tight end. At the 20, he's got space. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. The Bears come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll send the back in motion. Got it in the middle. It's Ballard. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. He'll sneak it. They'll play it safe and try for 3. That's the end of the period, and Iowa State has the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. There is no point in a field goal here, so the offense stays on the field on 4th down. Has to get there to move the sticks. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Baylor! Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Iowa State sending the offense back out. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that run back and put a good drive together.
Ball's up to 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Caught in the backfield, it's Peppers. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Throws to the tight end. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. And the Bears are threatening in the red zone. White going to attack through the air. Under fire. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Bears have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Swings it out to his running back. There he goes. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. Flips it out on the screen. Touchdown, Bears! And here they come almost all the way back.
When you run these screen plays, you're trying to get your playmaker the ball in space, and what a great job They get it to the running back, but look at the blocks out in front. Everybody paving the way, creating some space, and then he's got so much speed, he can take care of the rest. Really, really nice screen pass.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Looking to the big tight end. Finds a man in the middle. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Trying to make magic with his feet.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
And the Cyclones lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. To the ground to try to move the chains. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Cyclones now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Stumbled to the ground. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on third and short from the 49. Looking to pass, it's Beck. Quick strike complete. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Hand off from the shotgun. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Cyclones come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He'll come through on third down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's first and 10. Quick toss. Able to move it ahead a couple yards. He gets it down to the 20. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. At this point, the defense has little choice but to sell out to stop the run on 2nd and 7. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that's exactly what you would expect from this offense. Listen, when you're in that 1 to 2 minute range and you got the football and you got a lead, it's smash mouth, it's keep that clock running, it's ground game. So interesting now on this third down what they do next, but we got to keep that clock moving.
They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. The Cyclones hope to be able to run out the clock in this final minute. Trying to find the end zone. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. After getting stuffed, what do they have for an answer here on 3rd and goal from the 2? And he reels it in for a touchdown. And that just might seal it.
Well, they get the touchdown when they needed it most. That score now makes it a 2-possession game, and guys, with just seconds to go on.
And the defense on him, and he will go down. Sacked on the 2-point try.
Iowa State 34, Baylor 22.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. White wants to throw it. He's got the back in the middle. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. And the Bears are in the hurry-up. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. Here's a throw downfield late. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having